He's taken them in the second leg.
Well, he's got a smile so wide, Ousmane Dembélé.
La atención de continuar las jugadas.
Ojo Vinicius, ojo Vinicius.
They're going to lose this tie.
It's a foul by Dion, and he's going to... Oh, he's shown a red card now to Xavi. Well, he sent Araujo off in the first half, now he's...
Football is a game of passion, teamwork and rivalry. But sometimes, things can get out of control. What happens when players clash with their own teammates? Whether it's a moment of frustration, a slip-up on the pitch, or a complete meltdown, these situations show that emotions can run wild in the world of football. In this video, we're diving into some of the most shocking moments when players had explosive clashes within their own teams. Stick around, because you won't believe some of the stories we're about to uncover. First, Eric Cantona versus his teammates. The infamous Eric Cantona incident in 1995 remains one of the most talked about moments in football. During a Manchester United match against Crystal Palace, Cantona was sent off after a flying kick into a supporter. The moment didn't stop there. On the way to the locker room, tensions between Cantona and some of his teammates boiled over. It was reported that Cantona clashed with some of his fellow players over the lack of support and understanding from the squad. This wasn't the first or last time Cantona made headlines, but it highlighted how intense and emotional things can get, even with teammates. 2. Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira's locker room feud. Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira were known for their fierce rivalry, but one of the most explosive moments happened behind closed doors. The two midfielders had clashed on the pitch countless times during their careers at Manchester United and Arsenal, but it was an infamous incident in the 2005 Manchester United vs. Arsenal match that stood out. Reports claimed that after the match, Keane and Vieira exchanged harsh words in the locker room, and it almost came to blows. Their fiery temperaments made for one of the most intense and heated rivalries in Premier League history. Third, Zlatan Ibrahimovic versus his teammates. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is known for his larger-than-life personality and his ability to dominate any football pitch. However, his massive ego sometimes led to clashes within the team. In 2013, during his time at Paris Saint-Germain, Zlatan reportedly had an altercation with teammate Edinson Cavani over a missed pass. Zlatan, frustrated with his striker partner, reportedly shouted at Cavani in front of the team. This wasn't the only time he clashed with teammates, but it demonstrated how intense Zlatan's drive for success was, even at the expense of team harmony. 4. Cristiano Ronaldo versus Wayne Rooney. One of the most famous moments of teammates clashing occurred between Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney during the 2006 World Cup. In a quarter-final match between England and Portugal, Ronaldo was seen urging the referee to book Rooney for a dangerous challenge. This sparked a furious reaction from Rooney, and the two were involved in a heated exchange in the locker room following the match. The public clash between the two stars created a media frenzy, and even though they later reconciled, it was a reminder that even the best of friends can have explosive disagreements. 5th, Sergio Ramos versus Iker Casillas. In 2015, the relationship between Spanish national team captain Sergio Ramos and goalkeeper Iker Casillas was tested when rumors of tension between the two players surfaced. In a World Cup qualifier, reports suggested that Ramos and Casillas had a heated argument during a team meeting after Casillas made a mistake on the field. Their clash reportedly divided the dressing room, with some players backing Ramos and others supporting Casillas. Although their relationship cooled, the drama underscored how personal differences can lead to tension, even in a highly successful national team. 6. Luis Suarez versus Gerard Piqué. Luis Suarez and Gerard Piqué, both key figures in Barcelona, were involved in a high-profile clash during the 2017-2018 season. During a tense Barcelona training session, Suarez, known for his fiery temperament, reportedly exchanged words with Piqué after a heated challenge. The altercation was not only between the two players, but also involved a few other squad members, with many questioning the unity within the team. However, this clash only fueled the desire for success, as the pair later patched things up and led Barcelona to more glory. 7. David Beckham versus Sir Alex Ferguson. David Beckham's fallout with Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson is one of the most talked about clashes in football history. The public dispute reached its peak in 2003, when Beckham was reportedly hit by a boot kicked by Ferguson in the locker room. Ferguson's frustration with Beckham's celebrity lifestyle and commitment to the team culminated in the infamous altercation. Beckham's departure from United after the clash marked the end of an era, but the incident remained etched in football folklore as a stark reminder of how personal issues can affect a team's performance. 8. Kepa Arrizabalaga versus Maurizio Sarri. In 2019, Chelsea's goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga found himself at the center of a heated clash with manager Maurizio Sarri during the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City. Kepa refused to be substituted, despite Sarri signaling for him to come off due to an injury. Sarri, furious with the goalkeeper's defiance, had to be held back by staff members. The situation was bizarre, and the fallout led to intense media scrutiny, but Chelsea later went on to lose the final. The incident marked a clear breakdown in communication and respect between the two. 9th. Paulo Dybala versus Cristiano Ronaldo. In 2018, Paulo Dybala and Cristiano Ronaldo's relationship at Juventus was closely watched, but it wasn't always smooth. Initially, there were reports of friction between the two, particularly over their playing styles. Ronaldo, who was used to being the focal point of every attack, often took the spotlight, and Dybala, known for his creativity and versatility, seemed to struggle to find his role. During their first season together, there were reports that Dybala felt overshadowed by Ronaldo's arrival. Dybala, who had been the main star at Juventus before Ronaldo's signing, had to adapt to playing alongside one of the greatest footballers of all time. Ronaldo's selfish playing style was also said to have irritated Dybala, who prefers a more team-oriented approach. Tensions reportedly boiled over when Dybala became frustrated with Ronaldo's attempts to dominate the attacking play. One of the most memorable moments of this tension came during a match where both players were visibly frustrated with each other. Dybala appeared to question Ronaldo's refusal to pass the ball when he was in a better position. Their body language said it all. Their on-pitch relationship was strained, and many began to wonder how long it would take before the two talented stars clashed completely. However, despite the on-pitch tension, both players remained professionals, and Juventus continued to dominate domestically. They had brief moments of brilliance together, with Ronaldo often assisting Dybala or vice versa, but there were never any public declarations of friendship between the two. Over time, their chemistry seemed to improve, though the rivalry between the two remained. In interviews, both players have downplayed any issues, focusing instead on their shared desire to win and help Juventus succeed. However, fans continued to watch closely, wondering if the clash of egos would eventually take a toll on Juventus's squad harmony. 10. Neymar Jr. versus Edinson Cavani. The clash between Neymar Jr. and Edinson Cavani is one of the most talked about moments in recent PSG history. During the 2017-2018 season, both players found themselves at odds over a crucial penalty kick decision in a Ligue 1 match against Lyon. Neymar, who had recently joined PSG for a record transfer fee, demanded to take a penalty, but Cavani, the team's designated penalty taker at the time, refused to give up the responsibility. The altercation unfolded during the match when Neymar was awarded a penalty and attempted to take it himself. Cavani, visibly frustrated, argued with Neymar, insisting that he should be the one to take the kick, as it was his right as the team's main penalty taker. This disagreement sparked a heated exchange between the two players in front of their teammates and fans. The moment became infamous, with both players expressing their frustration and disagreement openly. While PSG won the game, the rift between Neymar and Cavani made headlines and raised questions about their relationship within the team. It didn't help that the penalty incident wasn't an isolated case. Neymar's attitude and desire to take control of key moments on the field seemed to rub some of his teammates, including Cavani, the wrong way. Despite this conflict, both players continued to play together for PSG, but the tension between them was palpable. Cavani, a seasoned striker, had been a key figure at the club long before Neymar's arrival, and the incident made it clear that Neymar was trying to assert his influence. Ultimately, the fallout from this clash, combined with other factors, contributed to Neymar's eventual departure from PSG in 2022. While the Neymar versus Cavani incident didn't lead to any physical altercations, it was a clear example of how egos can clash within a team of superstars, and how personal rivalries can affect team chemistry. The saga was a reminder that even the most talented players can struggle to coexist when individual ambitions and egos come into play. These moments remind us that football isn't just about what happens on the pitch, it's also about the personalities, the egos, and the intense pressure that comes with playing at the highest level. Whether it's a blow-up between teammates or a clash with the manager, these incidents prove that football can be as much about drama off the field as it is on it. Which clash shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. If you want more explosive stories from the world of football, subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss out on any future videos. Until next time, keep the passion alive and never stop loving football.